Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today we're diving into the 2024 World Championship deck list for the winner, the actual world champion Fernando Cifuentes, playing the Quad Thorns, making it all the way to the finals. Controversy, drama aside, let's go over the deck list. I actually have my own version of a Quad Thorns deck built. Didn't do super great at the Cup this past weekend, but I do have my Quad Thorns built, and but we're not covering my deck list. It's very similar, just a couple of small changes here and there. Let's go ahead and dive into it. So we have, of course, the Quad Iron Thorns, diving straight into the supporters: 4 Arvens, 3 Research, 3 Judge, 3 Boss, 2 Colress Tenacity, which is really what makes this deck quite incredible, 1 Iono, which I'm not running an Iono in my deck list currently, 1 Penny, I'm running 2 Penny, 1 Giovanni's Charisma. I've seen a lot of deck lists that don't run the Charisma. I think 1 Giovanni's Charisma feels really insane. You can kind of use it to pull energy away from them while accelerating energy for yourself. It can really change the momentum quite nicely. Of course, the 4 Pokégears, so that way you can find all these amazing supporters. And I mean, a lot of it, just to touch on it, Arven, you're searching out a lot of these tools that you need. If you need the Crushing Hammer on the play to try to disrupt, then you go for the Crushing Hammer. If you have like a game-winning Pokécatcher, potentially you go for the Pokécatcher. Early on, you might be looking for that Techno Radar discard into Turbo Energize if you have the energy for it, so you could set up a couple of Quad Thorns, 2-3 Quad Thorns potentially. And then, of course, a really important part of this, I know I'm jumping all over the place, is the Future Booster Energy Capsule. This allows your damage to go back up to 140 when you're using the double turbo, so it kind of keeps your damage stable, but also gives you that free retreat. So when you're using the Iron Thorns, you can swap in and out of them, moving the energy, but also retreating them back and forth as well. Now, the Prime Catcher Ace spec in this list, definitely, one that I've seen. I've seen 3 different Ace specs used in a Quad Thorns. I've seen Scoop Up Cyclone, which I tested, didn't really care for. Legacy Energy, I really like. And then Prime Catcher, I think, is a pretty phenomenal choice as well, with 2 Canceling Colognes. 2 Canceling Colognes is to not get stalled out, right? Like, you don't want Mimikyu doing Mimikyu things to you. It definitely can help. Earthen Vessel, that helps you find some energies if you really need them. Of course, Energy Loto, looking for that double turbo when you play it. Lost Vacuum, sometimes you get, big things off the board. And then the Lost Cities to kind of speed this thing along, really take off threats from the board entirely. And yeah, this deck is cheesy. It's really nuts. It's a strong meta call, and let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay for it. All right, here we go, diving into our first game with the Quad Thorns. We're gonna be letting our opponent flip the coin. Now, Quad Thorns, in my opinion, definitely wants to go second blind. I think that's what I've been doing. If you're in mirror, going first can be really great. Obviously, if you want to start swinging super fast, if you know you're against a matchup, nice, no mulligan. If you know you're against like a fast matchup, like a Regidrago or a Raging Bolt, you might want to go first as well. And it looks like it might be the mirror. So I'm going to get some cards, but let's go ahead and cover this mirror. Not great that I'm going second, but I do have the Giovanni's Charisma in hand with some energy, and I get a lot of these cards, so let's see what we can do with this, and hopefully it's something fruitful. So we got the Quad Thorns, people are playing it for sure, and we got to see what's going on here. If he attaches an energy, I can definitely Charisma that early on to take the momentum back on my side, and then hopefully I'll be able to get a double turbo. So we're going to go ahead and Giovanni's Charisma. We're going to play my own energy here, and that's most likely going to be the turn. Now, I might as well attach for turn as well, because at minimum we can get a next turn swing, which should give me the momentum over him currently. Canceling Cologne, not something we're going to need in this matchup, so it definitely could be used to throw it away. And then the Colress Tenacity will probably get me a double turbo, which I'm not even sure I'm going to go for right away. We'll see. Energy Lotto for him. Okay, he finds his double turbo, which double turbo is going to be really big for the Crushing Hammer play, but that might be his turn, which I'm not sure I'm going to use the Professor's Research. Okay, got rid of a boss, got rid of Cologne. What else did he get rid of? Okay. Pokégear, which he's already used the Research, so he's looking for the Judge. I'm debating if I want to go for the double turbo or if I just want to attach. Because I could Iono him down to 6. I don't think that matters much. My hand's not terrible. Huh. I think I might as well go on ahead and Colress because I don't have another supporter that I'd like to use. So we'll grab the double turbo, we'll grab the Lost City. And no need to attach, or no need to drop the Lost City just yet. I don't think it really matters. Both of us have one. And we're just going to go ahead and swing. We're going to go swing. He may have a Techno Radar to try to get something out on the bench. If he doesn't, I'm going to take this one. But the momentum definitely in our favor. I mean, if he counter swings with no Techno Radar, then it doesn't matter. He's looking for the Techno Radar. He's got to find something to keep himself in this. Let's check ourselves on the Iono. Boss's orders. We have ourselves a Techno Radar, so not bad. Okay, he finds a Quad Thorns, which I also have one as well. He's going to swing back, but he's going to have to change his energy. And what we're going to look for most likely is a capsule, energy booster capsule. So we'll play our second Quad Thorns here. And I believe that's what we want. Crushing Hammer and Capsule most likely. Because if we can use the Crushing Hammer to get rid of the double turbo, that's a lot of momentum for us. So let's see if we hit. We do hit. We're going to get rid of that double turbo. That should help us out quite a bit. We will attach return here. We're going to energy booster in the active. Attach return here, and I'll probably send the double turbo down because I'll still have a second swing. Yeah, I'll send the double turbo down to the benched Iron Thorns. And then when I swing my following turn, then I'm setting up the next Iron Thorns. All right, take our first 2 prizes. Nice. Those are really, really big grabs because I can attach the double turbo to my bench. And I mean, at this point, it's almost impossible to come back in my experience from the mirror. It's actually how I lost one of my games at my last cup. Okay, he's going to get rid of my... Oh, interesting decision to get rid of the Colress. I don't think it really matters, but... That is interesting. That is definitely interesting. He played the research, so no supporters for him. That's why he got rid of the Chorus. I guess he really is reaching for cards. But I mean, the momentum is just in my favor. I wouldn't be surprised to see a concede here any second. Because there's really just not a whole lot you can do in this mirror when you fall behind. Like I said, it's one of the games I lost in my cup this past weekend. I mean, I might as well Crushing Hammer just to try to get the momentum continued in my favor. We do not hit. That's normal for me. And yeah, I think I attach here and swing, send one down. We have the double turbo in hand. Not really worried about losing this Iron Thorns. No supporters to use, no reason to search for more with the Techno Radar, though I do have a good combination of getting rid of the Turbo Energize with the Techno Radar if I do need another Iron Thorns. If he finds a way to defeat my... Okay, so that's, you know, that's it's not bad. Maybe that was a little risky for me. Okay, and he's going to find more. I'll do the same. We'll keep it going. It's just about keeping the momentum going. I will do the same. And I don't really prize check with this because, as silly as it sounds, you don't really need to. Granted, the momentum might be a little in his favor because of the fact that he's going to have the future boosters. Now, if he gets rid of my double turbo here, would not be great. Wouldn't be the end of the world. He doesn't hit. Okay. He does not hit. And like I said, we're going to have to double turbo radar here. Techno Radar. Go ahead and knock it out, and then he's going to shove. I would assume he's going to put his double turbo down on the bench. Would be my assumption. Yep. Okay. So we're going to knock this one out. If he didn't get those that Techno Radar, we would be walking away with this win. We would be walking away with the win. All right. Let's Techno Radar here, most likely. See what we get. Draw for turn. Okay. That's not terrible. Yeah, we're going to Techno Radar. I only have one more Iron Thorns, though. One prized. The question is, do I want to boss up his double turbo or just take this one down and try to... I think I take this one down so I can look for the... I think I take this one down so I can look for my other Iron Thorns. We'll attach for turn here. And I might even Judge just to pull his hand size down. I think that's the best play I can make. Don't really have a need for boss. Okay, well, I got 2 more bosses. All right. At 100 damage, we're doing just fine. We can put a double turbo here, and we'll knock that out, and hopefully the momentum is should still be in my favor, and I'm hopefully grabbing the Thorns. There's the Thorns. I also have another Colress. I have great energy. I can literally just bounce them back and forth off each other for at least a little bit off this active slot. Okay, he's going to attach, and he's going to swing. Oh, okay. I mean, even if he just gets rid of one double tone... Ah, he failed the hammer, man. It's a bad feeling. It's a bad feeling. I've gotten 1 hammer on him. But I've got the Colress to keep playing off the active since I don't have energy boosters, but he doesn't have energy boosters, it doesn't look like, so I'm pretty sure I'm just going to sink him here. Because even if he takes out my first Iron Thorns, which I don't think he will, it just depends on what his hand is. He has the energy to kind of keep it going. We'll see what his activity is here. Like, what does he do with his energy? Does he conserve the electric? Okay, he puts the double turbo down, so he might have a double turbo, he might have a Colress in hand. So I'm going to attach here. I don't think there's a need. And I don't want to bench the extra Iron Thorns because I don't want him to boss it forward with no energy on it. That would put me down a turn. I don't think there's a need for me to do anything here. I could Colress just to have the energy. Let's do that. Let's Colress for... What do I want here? Do I want another double turbo? I don't think I do. I think I just want to play off the lightning. Lost City! And then, yeah, I'll swing. We'll move a lightning energy down to the bench. So that, like I said, even if he knocks this out, I should be able to return KO. And I should walk away with this one. The mirror, it's very goofy. Okay, let's see. Maybe he's got a Techno and he's going to try to swap forward and take a bit of momentum with the Techno. But then I could boss and end game. Boss and end game. We'll see what he's deciding to do. Maybe going to go for a Crushing Hammer? I don't know. He can't necessarily know that I don't have a double turbo. I have none in the discard, so I could be holding a double turbo. I could be holding a Colress. Grab the Poké Catcher. Okay, there's the booster. I'm assuming he's going to retreat, and then, yeah, he's going to retreat and knock out. No, doesn't matter. Yeah, I think he retreat knocks out with active, and then I boss forward and then take KO. Yeah, that's what he's doing. But I'll boss forward and return KO and take it. We will take it here. See where he sends the energy. Yep. And let's go on ahead and move up to the active. Draw for turn. Third boss. And that is the game. That's a lot of the mirror. Just holding momentum, hoping the hammers hit. It's a little goofy. I've played it in person, like I said, a couple times now. And there you have it. Let's go ahead and jump into a second game, see if we can get maybe a better matchup or even a harder matchup, and just see how that goes. All right, we're diving into the second game. Tails never fails. We'll see what we want to do here. Tails it is. I'm going to choose to go second. Like I said, I've been liking going second personally. In the mirror, feels like first could be better, but honestly, it just kind of depends on the cards, the draws, and the rolls. So, and we are going to mulligan. They've got the water sleeves, so who knows what they're playing. But we're going to hit at least one mulligan, as is very usual with this deck. My most in person with this deck mulligans is 5 so far. And that sucks. It sucks. Okay, so we mulliganed, yeah, 5 times. Would you look at that? That's going to be rough, but we do have the Judge in hand, which is really good, because I'm going to have to most likely turn 2 Judge. Hopefully they're not playing like a ton of basics and they can set up crazy. Hopefully it's like a relatively like normal looking turn 1. And I don't think I've actually played against Chien-Pao. So they are going to potentially set up quite big here, though, because they're going to probably have a couple Buddy Poffins, so probably a couple Figurebacks. Yep, that's okay. But a relatively tame setup, because they still have 9 cards in hand. I'm assuming that's going to be a pass. I'm hoping that's a pass. And then I'm probably going to attach and judge. Yeah, we're going to attach and then judge to bring that hand size down. Got to kind of reel it in. They won't have their Shivering Chill. And the question is, do I want to... I think I just leave it here. I'm probably going to have to Professor's Research next turn, which is a little unfortunate. Do I want to target out the Bib Engine? I think I might have to. Yep, I'm going to have to target out the Bib Engine. So we're probably going to Pokécatcher, because he did get it. And that could be very problematic for me keeping that hand size low if I get more judges. And oh man, he's got the Baxcalibur online, and honestly, he may just be a little too ahead. But we're gonna see. Like I said, I haven't played this matchup, but the Shivering Chill him not having Shivering Chill slows it down a bit. It slows it down a bit. I'm definitely gonna have to research here, I think. There's a Techno Radar, which I might have to sack a boss's orders for. If I can get the Bib Engine, no hit, no hit. This is how it goes sometimes. Okay, let's get sack a boss's orders. I think I bench both of these just to be safe. And let's research. Okay, we got the double turbo. And I might have to, let's see. I don't know if he has the energy. I might have to... I would like to Prime Catcher go for the Bib. That's what I'm going to try to do, but I don't know if he's going to have the energy to pull it off of active. And then I can kill it. I can KO it next turn. Because if I can cut off the engine, that could be really beneficial. Okay, he doesn't have the energy. He's building a second Beeberl. Oh my god. Okay. He might get the energy for it, just off the nature of having 2 Beeberls. Does he get the energy to retreat it? I mean, that would be him having to use the energy. Yep. Looks like it. That's unfortunate. He's going to be able to Beeberl again. Granted, we are using a lot of energy. There's a Superior, but he's just going to go through his deck quite a bit. Some more energy. Problem is he's taking big hits on me. But we're using a lot of the energy, so he's not taking big hits per se. Gosh, there we go. Okay, not great. Not great. Okay, let me think here. I might have to go for another Pokécatcher play and try to force him to use energies to pull the bibs off. We'll definitely bump the Lost City. I think I have to go for Pokécatcher and maybe a booster. Honestly, it might have been a better play for Turbo Energize, but I'm not sure. No Pokécatcher. Okay. Oh, man. We are not doing well here. It's not going well for us. I'm going to hold on to the capsule because I don't really know what I want to do with it just yet. And honestly, I just kind of have to hope he doesn't hit. But it's not looking good for us here. It's not looking good because they just have so much access to cards with the bib engine. That's going to be more energy for them to swing on me. And he might have the KO here. So, as it turns out, maybe the Chien-Pao matchup not so good for Quad Thorns, but also it could just be the 5 mulligans too. But yeah, that's going to be another KO. We're probably going to have to Techno Radar here. I do think that this is the only Chien-Pao he has left, so if I could find a way to KO it, that could leave him dead in the water. No, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, he just has so much access to his deck. He just got set up so well. Got set up so very well. But this is something, man. I'll tell you another terrible matchup is Dragapult. I played against a Lost Zone Tina. Felt like I couldn't really do much against that. There's really not much you're turning off, really. All right, this is unfortunate. We're gonna have to go Techno Radar and guess we'll go Capsule. I mean, no, I'll probably go Turbo Energize because I need to be able to start swinging at some point. Feels like the Judge is not super helpful to me here because he has the bibs anyways, and that is our last one. Didn't check that. Didn't check that earlier when I did the radar earlier. I think that's probably all she wrote for us, but we will pass and we'll hope he doesn't have the energies for it. But some interesting games. Hailblade. Oh, he already has the energy for it. I forgot I was already damaged. Some interesting games. Friends, thank you so much for watching. Do we play a third? We'll play a third. Why not? We'll play a third game. Game number 3. Hoping for a better matchup for the Quad Thorns. Opponent's going to go first, which I don't mind, but that makes me feel like it might be a Regidrago. Could be a Raging Bolt. I'm going to hit another mulligan. Hopefully not 5. Hopefully not 5 mulligans. It looks like they hit a mulligan too. Okay, well, it's at least 2 mulligans for me. Oh, wait. I took 1. Did I not see? What do we got here? Uh-oh. It looks like... Uh-oh. That's not great. Oh, it's going to make me do another one. I guess it's just because we both mulliganed. That's weird. A little bizarre. I don't think this matchup is going to be good. If it's a Lost Zone matchup, it is not good. Not very strong. Interesting. I haven't seen this card in a while. What do we got going on here? Yep, comfy. Lost Zone. Okay. Okay, we got the switch card. Yeah, it's just, you don't really turn anything off on this deck. So it's, I think I really have to build up very quickly and just swing and swing and swing. But they're gonna get up to their Cram, which can definitely do a little bit of damage to me. They're gonna get up to their Mirage Gate, which can definitely get things moving. So the question is, do I Turbo Energize? I think I have to Techno Radar Turbo Energize. There's the Cram already. So Techno Radar. How many Lost Zones does he already have? He has 2. If I pull the Cram, he can probably just pull it back. Yeah, I think we need to set up to swing. I'm gonna get rid of 1 energy. And we're only gonna bench 1 of these so we can try to charge it up. So we'll go here with the energy, the Turbo Energize, and we're gonna put the 2 lightning energies on the bench. And then hopefully next turn I'm swinging away with that Energy Lotto. But yeah, Crushing Hammer is not super impactful in this matchup, it feels like. There's the Colress, so he's probably going to swing into me for 110 this turn at minimum. And you can't really stop the damage from, like, say, Sableye. This matchup is not very good. Not very good matchup at all. So a couple of rough matchups this morning. Where are my Regidragos at, man? I want to play Regidrago. Okay, second Cramorant. And he's going to switch into the second Comfey. Hit another flower selecting. I mean, he's well, you know, he's at 5. Okay, probably a Radzard with the fire energy. And the Cram is going to swing into me and do some damage. For free, no energy. Wouldn't be a terrible time for, like, a Judge to lower that hand size. And honestly, I just have to hope that this hits. If it doesn't hit, okay, thank goodness. Because he's going to KO this, most likely. Well, maybe not right away. And we are going to put the double turbo. The question is, do I research here? I think I might research. I'll find that Thorns later. I could have Energy Capsule if I sequence that better. Well, Lost City. I don't think I need to capsule right now. Yeah, I don't think I need to capsule right now. We'll put double turbo below, and we'll see how this goes. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We have a couple capsules, though. I don't feel like I'm in the worst of spots. This is my second time ever playing against Lost Zone. So we'll have to see. 11 cards, man. I might have to hit the Iono just because at this point. In hand. If I had a Judge, would he probably be even better? There's the Sableye. He is at 10. So yeah, Sableye, not great for me. Not great. More fire energy, so we know that the Radzard's in there, and Radzard's not going to be great for me either. So that's a one hit KO. We have the Mirage Gate, Colress, Rescue Board, so he'll Rescue Board this Comfey most likely. There's the Radzard, which I might have to go after. How do I, if the Radzard's on bench and the Sableye's there, I might have to go for the Radzard soon. Interesting. And he conceded. Yeah, no energy. I think he might have misclicked. Interesting. I don't know. Friends, there's some Quad Thorns for you. Not the most exciting game in the world, but the deck is incredibly effective, very fun. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for future Pokemon TCG content. As always, be sure to be kind to one another, tell someone you love them, and I'll see you in the next video.